Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you gonna back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm gonna do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
The best in the world, CM Punk. Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far as to say excited.
Well, it's not every day you get to tangle with a legend. Punk's dreamed of this chance to stare down Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop-ass is about to be opened up in that ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable formidable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man? Bell to bell.
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match. Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist. And Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect...
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
This no-holds-barred stipulation, who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
Power slam! Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Quick shoulder up.
Barely even giving the referee time to count before kicking out.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
Float over neckbreaker.
Picture perfect. Punk staying the course, keeping up the fight, inching ever closer to taking down Austin.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Strong counter from Punk.
Got him in his grasp.
Owen fights back.
Oh.
Oh, and he manages to reverse. Oh, takes a big clean hit from the table.
Setting up the table here. Who knows what he has planned?
Ah, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Catches the kick. Into a dragon screw. Game changer.
Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut.
Calf kick. Finds the mark.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Looks like he's coming back in. Countered by CM Punk.
Austin caught off guard.
One right hand, another, and another.
And gets out of there.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Emphatically putting them through the table.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Punk crafting an attack.
Driver. Spiked him. Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting rattlesnake.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the end, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. The rattlesnake is square in CM Punk's sights.
CM Punk completely dominant, and this will end things. Go to sleep.
Will that keep the rattlesnake down? What's he got planned for him?
Sit out! Pile driver! Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Stone Cold in the line of fire. Uh-oh.
Ooh, what a counter into the back body drop.
Stops the kick. Dragon screw.
Getting put against the turnbuckles. Followed by a clothesline.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the rattlesnake.
Hit on CM Punk. Kick out just before two.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Brought down with the Bulldog.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, elbow drop. This could be for the win. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it. Calf kick on the money.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
Ooh, snaps the leg across the head.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Huge kick connects. On target of the arm. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk laying into Austin with a chain of hits.
And a trampling stomp.
Caught that and reversed it. Austin is going to look to press on the advantage.
Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Look what he's got here.
Pile driver.
Spiked him. Now heading outside.
Clearing the announce desk. Maybe we should head for safety, guys.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Punk is determined right now.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Oh, that shovel hitting hard.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
So much effortless power and strength. Opponent lifted high.
So powerful.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here. Oh, the table definitely connected on that one. Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
Oh, they look in his eyes. This isn't going to be good. He's got nasty plans in mind. Oh, he timed that counter well. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
This could be his chance to rally, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Punk avoids the attack.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
And able to evade the offense. And he's able to avoid that offense.
Man.
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing.
Big time height on that kick.
An arm breaker.
Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and now opponent dropped with a clothesline.
Spin kick to the midsection. Stone Cold with a well-timed shot.
This is a moment you don't often see from...
This could be it. Austin with the cover. Fights the shoulder up and one.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. And now Austin backs into the ring.
Punk dodges out in time. And a well-placed calf kick there. Stunner on the jaw.
Stealing a page straight from his opponent's playbook there.
Placing him in the corner.
Punk looking dominant now.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
Right on the arm. Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out.
Boom.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
And CM Punk is in control.
Steve Austin's on the wrong side of every exchange. CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk, the plunge! Go ahead and count to 1,000. No one is getting up.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake.
But Austin did not go quietly. This was a no-holds-barred battle to remember. An iconic throwdown between two unruly troublemakers.
And we loved every second of it. Congratulations to CM Punk.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable. Capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, I'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva Lo Asa, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
Now connecting on the DDT. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
Ooh!
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Boom, what a kick.
Hoisted way up high. This is going to be bad. Driven down, powerbomb.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Out in a flash. This is far from over.
Boom. CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino Heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight. Two men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything until that final bell.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one. I'm sure Eddie is looking to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory here, but I can guarantee that Punk can plan for that. Had it scouted, now can capitalize. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn.
Here we go! Wow! Cross body!
Eddie has to be aware now. This isn't the kid I faced before. This man is my equal, maybe better.
Stalking from above.
Launching. Comes down with force. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left?
Check out the springboard. Caught with a clothesline. And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
Sit out pile driver.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can...
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
Guerrero's on his last breath.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Follows it up with a short arm clothesline.
He didn't plan for this. Pile driver. Spiked him. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
spinning kick to the gut. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Ooh, using the sharp point of the elbow.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his side...
Looking to show off their aerial skills here.
Punk never saw that coming. Eddie from the middle rope.
Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
Guerrero timed that one well. Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Northern Lights.
Yet another targeted attack to the torso there.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbow's vicious.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Eddie has been snuffed out.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to win that final, decisive victory.
Oof, kick finds it.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is determined right now.
Head scissors applied. Oh, look at these nasty strikes. Vicious.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Eddie needs to start reacting quicker.
Oof, running knee in the corner. Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
DDT.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg.
Ooh.
And CM Punk is in control.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat. Elbow lands hard.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Turns it around. And Guerrero is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
His pride was not going to let that abuse continue.
And a series of vicious stomps.
We just witnessed.
Getting out of harm's way.
Latino heat with a boot to the gut.
Brainbuster! And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble. And he re-enters into the ring. Sheesh, a painful looking chop.
Hooked up.
Oh my God, to the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
Oh, to the arm. Terrible. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. Ooh. Oh. CM Punk headed to the top rope. Look at the height. Frog splash. Clothesline! Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Guerrero needs to better assess this situation to turn this around.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there. A blow like that might have them seeing stars right now.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Ouch.
Weakening the leg with another shot. And he gets directed into the corner.
And then follows it up with the line. Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Butterfly backbreaker.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is proving hard to deal with. Boof! CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he... might have something else in mind here.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
2 count.
What in the world? You have to be impressed with how much Eddie can endure, how much he's able to still fight on.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
And just eating a knee on the reversal. Oh, launching himself in the ropes.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie.
Guerrero is showing some vulnerability. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. And another. Looking to end this once and for all.
2 count. Punk did it here in Chicago.
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.
Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.